Hi students, welcome back. So today we will see one task. Okay, so task 1. So I'm explaining about the Java streams. So let's see the programs on Java streams by considering a task. So let's take, this is a text file. Let's take abc.txt file. Okay, and here some xyz.txt file is there. Okay, so we have to take the file abc.txt file and need to place on the RAM. Okay, and you're doing some modifications and you're sending that file to the xyz.txt. So this is our task. So how to write the program for this task? So abc.txt is a file input stream. So taking the abc.txt and replacing that file to the xyz.txt. So that has to be file output stream. So before starting the program, so let's work out what are the steps to develop these applications. So I'll explain step by step so that you'll get a clarity on the concept, right? So how to develop a program. So taking the file and renaming to abc.txt file, and that file has to be renamed into xyz.txt. Okay. So the first step is, so here I am writing steps to develop this application. So first what you are doing, open a file for reading. Open a file for reading. Okay, I open the file abc.txt for reading. First, whatever the abc.txt you have taken, file that you are reading, you have to find out the file size. Find out file size. So the second step is find out the file size. Next, allocate memory in RAM. So whatever the file size is, that size we need to allocate in RAM. So allocate memory in RAM according to the file size. So according to the file size, you have to allocate a memory in the RAM. Next, what you have to do? Read data from file. First, open a file for reading, find out the file size and allocate a memory in RAM. So now try to read that file data. Read data from file. Okay, I had read the data, that abc.txt. Okay, from the file. Now what I have to do? Open another file for writing. Open another file for writing. So writing means it's an output. So whatever the file that I have read here, so that I have to open another file xyz.txt for writing. Okay, so I opened xyz.txt. Now what you have to write the data to a file. Whatever the data that is present in RAM, that data you have to write it to the xyz. So next, write data to a file, and finally you need to close both files. This is what the task is. So these are the steps. If you want to develop this task, these are the steps. Okay, first open a file for reading, find out the file size and allocate the memory in the RAM. After allocating, read the data from this file into the RAM. Now open another file for writing. So after opening, you have to write the data to a file and close the both files. Okay, so before writing the program, so we will write the program step by step. We will follow these steps and we will write the program. Okay, so before writing the program, first what methods I need to be considered and what are the constructors that I need to be taken. So go in the command prompt and java p, use the tool java p space java.io.file output stream. File output stream. So in this file output stream, you have to take the public file output stream. So whatever the string that within string, this string is nothing but the file name or a file path. So this is a file name or path. In this place you can give the file name or path. So it throws what exception? Throws file not found exception. So output means you have to write the data on that file, right? Okay, so if that file is not present, it has to throw the exception. So that's why file output stream, this method is required. So file not found. not found exception occurs. So this one is required. And next is it opens a file for writing. Okay, so this is trying to open a file for writing. So if a file is there, then it will write. Otherwise, it throws an exception. So this is one point. Another method is another constructor, public file output stream. Okay, so here a string comma boolean throws what exception? It is also throws file not found exception. So what this constructor will do? This constructor opens a file for appending. So here in the string place you can give the file name or path name. And this boolean is for append mode. Okay, these two constructors are required for this task. So in this video, I'll tell what are the constructors required and what are the methods are required. Okay, and what are the steps we need to be followed. So in the next video, we will implement these steps for writing the program. So this is the task and these are the steps we require. So for developing this program, these are the constructors and methods required. So two constructors are required. Public file output stream throws file not found exception. This constructor opens a file for writing. If the file is not found, then throws an exception. And this constructor is used to open a file for appending. Now let's see the methods also. What methods we required for writing this task? Okay. Coming to methods. So the methods we required in this program are public void write. So what you are going to write? A byte of array, and suppose if nothing is there to write, it throws IO exception. Means input output exception it will throw. And another method we required in this program is public void close. Because if your work is closed, try to close the files, whatever you had opened for reading and writing. And if the file is not found for closing, then it throws IO exception. Okay, so note here in write mode, existed data erased. So when you're working on the write mode, okay, existed data, whatever it is there, existed data is erased and a new data is placed. Okay, so these are the methods and constructors we require. So in the next video, I am going to explain this task. What this task is doing? A program to copy a data from one file to another file. So here a data that is present in abc.txt that I am reading and placing on the RAM, and that data is going to be written to another file. So that means copying the data from one file to another file. So in the next video, I'll explain a program by following these steps, whatever I explained here. So what is a program? A program to copy data from one file to another file. Okay, so first try to understand what are the constructors I am using and what are the methods I am using and what are the steps that we need to be followed and what is our main task. Okay, if you know the task, then you can write the steps. Now we will implement these steps in the program.